snowstorm, and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened. Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Carolina's offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single week. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Knight. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Crosses the 45. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Pass to Stetson, still on his feet. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it up at 33. Off the play fake on 1st down, watch his look. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Arkansas's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Jackson will throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown there.
Always got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. Holds and fires complete to the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. motion from the wide receiver. Trying to punch it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback on the keep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Power stroke. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers. Covered. You saw it right there.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost the fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. Going up against one of the best defenses in the country, you've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's complete on the right side. They'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Jackson will throw. Using the quick game. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know it's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Razorbacks are marching down the field. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. Basic connection. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Beebe. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going over the top. Makes the grab along the right sideline for the huge gain. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. The option look. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21. With this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll pull it on the read.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's fourth and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks. Field. After losing yardage, it's second and 12. Looking for a man. It's Knight. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Absolutely perfect.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fires to the big fella. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Jackson gonna throw it. Snagged out of the air.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Fielded in the end zone, it's Beebe. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Pulls it in. It's Toure. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. A disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Jackson will throw. Fires to the right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It's as if you're in GOAT in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. All out of space. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Razorbacks are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. On a little time, lets it go. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Makes a man miss.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's going for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down. And they'll be left with a third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Razorbacks have taken it inside the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air. It's Knight. Hauls it in. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense?
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's on target and complete. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the stomping has commenced.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he makes the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Beebe. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it down the left side. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a way to put his team in business at the 33.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And the Razorbacks buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Quickly complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down. It sets them up beautifully here. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. The Razorbacks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
It's a seam wide open. He's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Got his man all by himself. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Got it in the middle. It's flat. He's down at the 1, and they almost have the touchdown pass on that one.
Short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To throw, it's Knight. Dances away to buy time. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Running to the left. Slithers into space. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game. Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it, too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field, playing great defense.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Jackson will throw. Takes a hit as he fires. On target to the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He caught it. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Got it. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Knight. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. The Gamecocks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Rushes on him. Puts him in the spin cycle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.